All right, everyone. Welcome to yuHacks. We're so excited to have you here today for our opening ceremony. To start the day off, we want to thank our sponsors, Cockroach Labs, the best lab at York University, URide, Echo AR, the Codex, STEM Fellowship, Gather, and our friends at the Lausanne Security Club. You can interact with our sponsors and find more information about the products and services they offer in our Discord. Now, for a lot of you, this is your first hackathon, and you're probably wondering what exactly a hackathon is. Our friends at MLH have put together this great video to tell you exactly that.
A hackathon is a weekend-long invention competition. Students show up on a Friday or Saturday, dream up a crazy idea like a website, a mobile app, or a robot, and then bring it to life over the course of a weekend and share it with their peers.
From Germany and Spain here that I was talking to earlier, like people coming all over the world to come to these things.
We support tens of thousands of students at hundreds of universities to help them learn, build, and share brand new technology creations with the world.
It's like you always have these ideas and you know there's so much you can do, but until you come to Hackathon you don't realize you can actually do it.
For me, the most inspiring part is, like the fact that sponsors are sending like the engineers to come here and talk to us, and we can learn so much from them.
We always look out for the new talent, new entrepreneurs to build new businesses so that we can really help them in that.
Hackers who attend MLH events are not the type of hackers that you hear about on the news. They're not breaking into banks or stealing your credit card. These are people who love the process of creating technology.
The energy and the passion that they have, I think we all need to pitch in and give them a wonderful experience.
Like just the amount of people that I've met through hackathons, the amount of like super cool friends I've met that are also passionate about building stuff, about just like making things and being creative.
This is my first one, jumping in deep into the pool, so yeah, I'm excited.
You come in and like oftentimes you don't know what you're doing, right? And it's just the ability to learn on the spot, to meet people who can teach you, to figure out a way of solving a problem.
Don't feel pressured to have to create something. Just go for it, because the experience in itself is definitely worth it.
All right, now we have put together a hacker guide with a great bunch of information for you that you can always refer back to throughout the weekend. All you have to do is scan this QR code and you will get easy access to our hacker guide. Throughout the weekend, we're going to have a bunch of workshops, talks, and fun. To find all these, all you have to do is go to the schedule and links channel in our Discord. Right at the top, under the important category, third item, you'll find the schedule and links. We'll have each time for the event, and we'll also have the link so that you can attend. Now, getting into the stuff everyone is here for, our challenges. We have 5 main challenges. The information for these are on our website, our dev post, and in our hacker guide. These challenges will make you eligible to win our champion prize and our runner-up prize. Our champion prize this year is a Stadia Premier Edition. Each member of the winning team will win a Stadia Premier Edition. They can jump into the latest and greatest on cloud gaming. Second, for our runner-up, we've got Nest Hubs. Get the best of Google Assistant with a beautiful screen to go along with it. Our bonus challenges, these are opt-in challenges. While you're trying to conquer our 5 main challenges, you can also opt in to either our new hacker challenge, where a majority of your team must be at their first hackathon, or you can opt into our non-technical challenge. Maybe you don't feel like coding this weekend. This is the challenge for you. You'll be able to opt into these challenges when submitting to DevPost, and these will make you eligible for your choice of one of these great career help books. Our sponsors, they have put together 2 incredible challenges. Our friends at yuRide will be providing $25 Amazon gift cards to the team that is able to devise a method or algorithm for predicting the number of students coming to York University Kiel campus based on published timetables by York, under the assumption that all classes are in person, and for the team that is able to calculate the environmental impact per month, taking peak seasons such as midterms and final exams into account. We also have a challenge for the best use of Echo AR. The team who makes the most of the Echo AR platform will win themselves a $50 Amazon gift card and 3 months free of the business tier access.
Hello everyone and welcome to yuHacks. My name is Mackenzie and I will be your Major League Hacking coach for the weekend. This is my 18th hackathon as a coach and my 37th overall, so you can say I've been to quite a few of these. If you have any questions, feel free to come to me. I'm also a full-time software engineer at IBM during the week. Everything you need to know this weekend will be at this URL, hack.mlh.io. If you miss anything from this presentation, you'll probably be able to find it there. Make sure you're in the yuHacks 2021 Discord if you're not already to connect with myself, the organizers, and of course the other hackers. What is Major League Hacking? Well, we are the global hacker community, and it's our mission to empower hackers just like you. In fact, we empower 135,000 hackers like you all around the world. By being here this weekend, you're winning points for your school or your hacker community. You can also win points by bringing your friends to other member events, our local Hack Day events, and our local host workshops. But what are we doing here this weekend? Well, at 7 p.m. Eastern tonight, I will be hosting an MS Paint Bob Ross mini event where we can all take a relaxing, creative break from hacking and follow along to a Bob Ross tutorial using an MS Paint clone. It's super fun and I love to see the art that everyone creates. By being here this weekend, you have earned a 2021 season mascot mask featuring Ellie the Electric Elephant, courtesy of Capital One. If you've not filled out our 2021 season address form already, I will be spamming it in Discord all weekend, so make sure you fill out our address form to not only receive this mask, but receive stickers and other swag for participating. These are shipped worldwide, so be sure we have your address. GitHub is here with their Draw an Octocat, Win an Octocat competition. Draw your take on Mona Lisa the Octocat and tweet that entry at GitHub Education and at MLHacks with the hashtags MyOctocat and yuHacks. At the end of the weekend, I'll be choosing the most creative entry to win an Octocat figurine. GitHub also has their student developer pack for you. This is hundreds of dollars worth of free developer tools and student resources. This is something I wish I had taken more advantage of when I had that .edu email. So you can sign up for it at the URL below, or you can simply Google GitHub Student Developer Pack. It'll come right up. We have all of the resources you need, including a free domain from domain.com. That is a free .tech, .space, or .online domain for a year using this weekend's code CupidHack. There in the bottom right-hand corner, CupidHack at domain.com will get you your free domain, and the best domain name of the weekend will receive swag backpacks from domain.com. Google Cloud has you covered with up to $100 in free Google Cloud credits. You should have received an email with a form to sign up for these. If you did not, let me know, and if also you use up your first $25 in credits, let me know. I can shoot you the form again. Best use of Google Cloud this weekend will receive swag bags from Google Cloud. If you are hacking on hardware or a hardware emulator or a home device like an Alexa this weekend, you're eligible to win the Best Hardware Hack prize presented by DigiKey, and this is Grove Beginner Kits featuring Arduino Unos. If you have no idea where to start this weekend, we have Hackathon starter kits over on our Mlh GitHub. This will get you started with a project based in Node.js, Python, Radar, or DataStax. They're super helpful. Here's an overview of the prizes for this weekend. Best use of Google Cloud, best domain name from domain.com, the GitHub Octocat drawing competition, and best hardware hack sponsored by DigiKey. Everyone who demos tomorrow will earn an I Demoed sticker exclusive to this event, so please demo. We'd love to see what you demo. We'd love to see what you built. Even if it's not perfect, even if you didn't get to everything you wanted to do, we want to see what you've learned and built this weekend. If you are looking for an awesome job or internship right now, we have companies ready to hire hackers just like you over at the Mlh Career Lab, so head there to check it out. On a more serious note, by being here this weekend, you've agreed to the Mlh Code of Conduct, which says that hackathons are a safe space for everyone. No harassment's tolerated, no abuse is tolerated, no language or images or actions that would make anyone feel uncomfortable are allowed. Unfortunately, it's a lot easier to, troll people or harass people when we're all remote and online, but please treat everyone as if this were an in-person event and message me or message any of the organizers if you see anything or hear anything. We also have email, incidents, and phone numbers that will go directly to Mlh if you would like to report something that way. But please be courteous to everyone. We're all here to have a good time and learn. And on that note, thank you again to all of our partners, and happy hacking. I will see you all in Discord.
All right, everyone, I apologize for the brief technical difficulties, but we're back on track. And now, our dev post. Our dev post will be our main information and project submission hub. You'll find just about all the information you need up on our dev post page. And when the time comes, this will be where you submit your project. Now, if you scan this QR code, it'll take you directly to our dev post page. And you might be wondering, how does dev post work? Well, we've got this great video from DevPost that'll tell you exactly how you'll be submitting your project. Now, this video covers a prior DevPost UI, but the concepts are the same and it should be a great help.
Hey everybody, my name is Carrie and I'm a product manager here at DevPost. Today we're going to talk about how to add a hackathon submission on DevPost. To start a submission, you want to navigate to the events page for the hackathon you'd like to submit to. Here I've created a demo hackathon page for today's video. Once you're there, if you aren't already registered for the hackathon, you'll see a big register for this hackathon button. You'll click on that to register. Now, if you don't have a DevPost account or you're not signed in, you'll now be taken through a really simple sign up or login flow. I am currently signed in, so I see a really simple survey before I register for the hackathon. So I'll fill this out here. So now I'm registered. There's a really big enter a submission button on the hackathon event page. I can see that the hackathon is currently taking submissions because right here it has the submission dates and it says I have 8 more days to submit. So I can click this enter a submission button and I'm taken to the first page of submitting a hackathon project. So I have 2 options here. I can either select from any of the projects in my portfolio or add a new project. I don't currently have any projects in my portfolio, so I'm going to select add a new project. And here's where we can enter in the name of our project. For today's demo, I'm going to submit a project called Invite Friends to Dev Post Jobs. This is a recent feature that we added to the site. So I'm going to click Save and Continue, and we're taken to a page where I can fill out a bit more information about the project. So here's the elevator pitch, is where we can include a short tagline for the project. I'm going to enter in just a few words that detail the project. It's built with is where we can add in some of the technology that we use to build the project. We use Ruby on Rails, Facebook social plugins, Twitter, and LinkedIn. The team. So this is where you can add in team members and add in their email address so they can be sent an email notification. Once they're added, they can edit the project along with you. Here's the whole story, is where you can explain a little bit more about your project, what it does, how you built it, challenges you ran into. Really, the more details that you add here, the more information the judges have to critique your project. We also allow you to format your description with Markdown, and we have some suggested Markdown on the side that you can use. Try it out. Now this is where we can include a URL for the demo site, App Store listing, or GitHub repo. We actually have this feature live on the DevPost site, so I'm going to include the URL where users can see that feature. An image gallery, this is where you can upload a few files that show off your project. So I'm going to upload a few screenshots of what the feature looks like on the DevPost site. And thumbnail image is just going to be a quick preview of what your feature looks like. So I'm going to upload another clear screenshot here for the thumbnail image. And video demo, this is where you can include a YouTube or Vimeo link if you've created a video showing off what your project looks like. So I'm going to save this form now, and we're now on the third step of submitting to a hackathon. All I have to do now is accept the terms of service here, checking this box, and submit to my project to this hackathon. And now we're on the success page. You can see the success message up here. It's going to be reviewed by the hackathon managers before appearing publicly on the submission gallery. And I can continue to edit my submission until the hackathon deadline date, which is in a few days. And you can always find an edit project on this page button on this page as well, so you can edit the project at any time. So hopefully this demo clearly explained how you can submit to a hackathon. If you have any questions, feel free to email us at support@devpost.com.
All right, everyone. One important thing I wanted to highlight from that was you do not need to let us know who your team members are until you submit that to DevPost. So once you submit your project to DevPost, you'll see a field to add your teammates. That's all you need to do in terms of telling us who your teammates are. Now, the pitch. What you'll be submitting to DevPost is up to you. What we recommend is a video pitch. Included with that pitch, we'd like to see a demo of your tech. You can include a live link so that we can try it out ourselves, but we'd love to see you walk us through it. Now, we've got a few tips on what makes a great hackathon pitch. Number one is try and keep your pitch/demo short and sweet. We highly recommend 3 to 5 minute videos. And as much as we appreciate video editing skills, focus on the tech. We are not judging your production quality. Now, we also want to highlight that you shouldn't leave your pitch until the last second. Practice makes perfect. For the non-technical challenge, you likely won't be demoing any tech. That's fine. Let's just hear you talk. Let's hear all about your project. Now, we found this great example of a hackathon pitch from our friends at Hackathon North, and we think it's perfect. So check it out and use this as a great guide.
Hello, we are Team Magic 4 with team members Amin, Tele, Janice, and James. Our project HelpPA is a web-based app that enables neighbors helping neighbors through gamified volunteering. 2020 was challenging for everyone, especially for volunteering. People are feeling more isolated and in need of help, but may not have anyone in their neighborhood to turn to. Our goal was to encourage a new social norm of volunteering in people's daily routines in their local neighborhood. Research identified that while over 90% of us want to volunteer, only a fourth of us actually do. With HelpEA, instead of volunteering for organizations, people can sign up to volunteer to help people in their local neighborhood with flexible time commitments. We also gamified volunteering and built our own digital currency, which incentivizes volunteering among social circles. In order to have our own digital currency, we use Microsoft Azure's blockchain service. The smart contract was built using an ERC20 token using Solidity and deployed using Remix. Building our token using the ERC20 standard offers us the opportunity to deploy it in the future on the Ethereum network and have it publicly traded. We use Web3 JavaScript, which enabled us to build our own JavaScript RESTful API with Express to create wallets and assign them to users. We also have a separate backend component built in Python, and it uses Flask to offer a RESTful API to our front end. The backend manages a database built with CockroachDB and is in charge of communicating with the blockchain app. Our front end was built using React and React hooks, and the web app was designed on Figma. On the login screen for HelpEA, first-time users can sign up for an account, which takes them through a streamlined onboarding process. HelpEA's mission is about neighbors helping neighbors. And unlike traditional volunteering positions, HelpEA focuses on your immediate neighborhood and have short-term time commitments, such as helping your 70-year-old neighbor get groceries. You can also request for help from a volunteer and also earn karma coins, the web app's cryptocurrency. On the main page, users can toggle between volunteering, requesting a volunteer, and profile. On the volunteer page, users can browse between different volunteering tasks based on their location. They can also toggle by list view to see the dates of tasks posted, the different task types, as well as the time required, distance away, and rewards potentially earned from completing each task. Let's try and sign up to volunteer for Nancy, a 70-year-old grandma who needs help with her groceries. Here on the confirmation screen, you can see who you're helping, more details about the task, as well as a map that indicates how far and your estimated distance away. This is really important because it encourages community building, especially during times of isolation. If you're a user that wants to request for help, you can also navigate to request a volunteer. Here, you can fill out the details of your request based on your location, and your request will be submitted to the volunteer board in the posting. The profile, let's navigate now to your profile. The profile contains your personal details as well as a friend leaderboard to incentivize and encourage volunteering within social circles. Here, you can also review your requests posted and also past requests fulfilled. Another great thing about the profile page is that you can see people that you've helped in the past and also look at the amount of points you've redeemed. Here, the user can redeem their karma coins or their points, the web app's cryptocurrency, and can either select a gift card of their choice or donate to a nonprofit or charity of their choice. This system incentivizes volunteering and also establishes partnerships with local organizations. And as we redeem and go back to our profile, we want to reflect on our project goal of encouraging a new social norm of volunteering in people's everyday routines through their local neighborhood using HelpEA. And that concludes Team Magic 4's Hack the North presentation. Thank you so much.
All right, if you find yourself throughout the weekend needing support and help and advice, or just someone to talk to, we've got some channels specifically set out for that. In the important category, we've got the FAQ. Frequently asked questions will be posted here with a detailed answer. In the general category, we've got Ask a Question. This is for general event questions. So here's where you go when you need to ask questions about the schedule, about dev post, about project submissions. This is the spot for you. Now, our Mentor Hub is where you go when you need support for your project. If you need ideas, help with your JavaScript, or you just need to run it by a mentor, this is the spot. That concludes our opening ceremony / information dump. We hope you got something out of that, and we are very excited for this weekend ahead. And now, we as a yuHacks team wish you happy hacking.